It is day 18 of the No Weed for 30 Days ambition. I'm Eric Walker and I'm exhausted right now. I'm just arriving back home. It is approaching 9 o'clock already. I've been on the road for most of the day. I took a road trip, totaled 6 hours of driving, and I traveled through Chicago. Intense traffic, congestion. I ultimately missed an exit of mine. I wound up being 20 minutes late. Woo, and I was feeling it. It made me think about how discomfort extends our range and our ability to do hard things. Now, I don't want to be the kind of person that can only handle this amount of things. I want to be the kind of person that can handle this amount of things and this amount of things. And I tested my range today. I was in an uncomfortable situation driving through the intense traffic in Chicago. And it made me think about being in an environment where we are stagnant. Weed creates a stagnant environment. Now, I'm not saying if you smoke 3 or 4 times in a year, I know if I smoke that little bit, that when I do smoke, I am bustling with creativity and thoughts that I want to write down on the paper. But it's just the opposite if I smoke 3 or 4 times a week. I get stagnant, and prolonged stagnation limits our growth, and ultimately it fossilizes us as we grow old. And man, I think fossilizing is a really bad way to age. So I flipped the script on being pissed at traffic, and I said, hey, I'm grateful for this intense traffic because I'm in an uncomfortable situation. I can do hard things, and I know that discomfort and doing hard things extends my range. I know that extending my range helps me age in a better way. And what's the worst thing that happened? I was only 20 minutes later than expected to my destination. No big deal. So then, as I arrived to my destination, I was thinking to myself, that made me think about fear setting. Now, I know that you've heard about goal setting, but what about fear setting? Fear setting is having the awareness, the forethought to know that you're going to be approaching something that's uncomfortable, that's going to create discomfort, that's kind of hard, or a situation that you just don't want to be in, and then writing down or just speaking out loud, what is the worst situation that's going to happen? What's the worst case scenario? And oftentimes, that worst case scenario isn't really that bad. Case in point, I was only 20 minutes late. No big deal. I will say this in conclusion, being in that type of traffic, when I got out of the car, and just now coming home, I'm having a cup of coffee. I really wanted to have a smoke. I really wanted to smoke a little weed. It would be great right now, but I'm not going to do that. That's an easy way out, and I have made the super small promise to myself that I won't do that for this 30-day stretch. That's all I have today. Thanks for watching.